What's going on, DZ team? Welcome to my TED Talk. Just kidding. So setting's a little different. We're sitting down for once, and got my bag here, right? Most of you guys have seen a post of a new bag. That's today's topic. We're going to talk about 3 pros, 3 cons of carrying in a bag such like so, and it also correlate to just carrying it in general, not on your waist, or not on your person. So let's jump right into this video. Welcome to today's TED Talk. Okay guys, so glad you're here, happy to see ya. So we're gonna start off with the first pro, right? First pro. What we're gonna do is it's comfortable, right? So we are back here, and it's more comfortable than carrying on the unit. You can bend over, you can tie your shoe, and you don't get that belly fat pinch. You know what I'm talking about? Or that, like, if you had to go pee, right? You have a full bladder and you lean over, and that holster and that gun is just pushing right into that. It's not very comfortable, right? So that's the first pro. It's more comfortable. Going on to the second pro. The second pro to this is that when you carry a bag specifically like this, it comes with an insert right where the firearm is essentially, and you can put a plate there. You can put a soft trauma pad or a hard steel plate there, or whatever kind of plate you want. Some are specifically cut for this, or you can just try to shove a regular body plate in there that has a certain set of dimensions. So you can kind of use it as a plate carrier without having a plate carrier in plain sight, on top of being able to access your firearm right in front of you. Now, it's not going to conceal all of your body, right, but it'll get the majority of it. You're still probably going to feel the round. But if you have like a laptop in here and some other stuff, and it hits those barriers before it hits your plate, it's going to lighten the load a little bit, but you're still probably going to feel it. All right, so moving on to the third pro. So the third pro of this is that you can start carrying these items inside places that would normally not suspect you carrying firearms and or carrying bigger firearms. So you can carry SBRs, rifle caliber pistols. You can carry all that stuff inside of a bag like this, while also carrying an appendix, holster, whatever you want to do to get a backup gun if you want a backup gun. All you have to do is unzip it, pull it out and start engaging, or use just a pistol conversion kit to make it a shoulder braced, right? So that's the third pro to having one of these, right? And it sounds all nice and fancy and, oh, I gotta go get one, right? Now we move into the cons. So the first con, it now has more steps to draw from the bag than it would appendix or your 3 o'clock or whatever o'clock you want to hold. It takes more steps because normally it's just clear garment. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Now if you have a bag and it's on your person, you have to sling it or grab the little lanyard here, grab this little lanyard, pull it over, stabilize it. So that's 2 motions right there. Grab, pull, stabilize. 3 motions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, open up that zipper. 5, grab your firearm. 6, 7, 8. That's 3 additional steps. So your 0.85 draw speed will probably go up to like a 1.25-ish if you're really trying to put a hustle in it. Even if you probably skip the stabilizing step with putting it in front of you, right? Just using one hand and grab it and go. It's still going to be around the 1 second range-ish. Now, if you get some couple reps in, maybe you can get it a little faster, but you're definitely going to get something, a faster draw from like an appendix or from your waistband type draw. There's just less movements overall, less movements, you can faster time, and less things that can go wrong. So, first con is that. Second con, if you leave a firearm in a bag, no matter where you go, your bag must stay with you, and that's it. Unless you have it locked away in a car, even then I wouldn't really suggest it. Once you have a firearm in here, that is your liability, right? Anybody can break a car window unless you have bulletproof glass, whatever. Anyone can break a car window, grab your bag and go. That's your firearm. You enabled somebody at that point to be lethal if they weren't before. Or I should say more lethal. Same thing because I use this for my work, right? So I take this pretty much everywhere I go with me. It is always secured, it is always in my sight, and even for whatever reason, I have no choice but to leave it where it is. we have cameras specifically watching where I put this bag. It's just how the building's set up and where the cameras are at. So that's another, I wouldn't say a loophole, but a loophole. So you're responsible for every firearm that goes in your bag. It must go everywhere. Second con. So the third and final con, guys, right? So just kind of like 30-06, 30-07 signs, if you don't know what those are, you should probably research that if you're going to carry. Because that's basically saying you can't enter open carry or concealed carry in that facility and or that building, even in the car or whatever. So it can be the same with bats. Some retail stores, some grocery stores, or whatever the case may be, will not allow you to carry a bat inside for stealing purposes. You might walk out with some of their stuff. So it's kind of the same thing if you 30-06 and 30-07 signs is that. So that's another con, but it kind of plays hand in hand. It's not too bad of a con, but it's still a con, right? And so that means you have to ditch it in the car, and or that means you lose your body armor, you lose your plate carrier and firearm, leaving it a liability in the car in case someone breaks into your window, going into all these funnels of cons. And then also at the same time, you lose, if you don't have your holster on with you or in a bag, you lose the advantage of having a firearm on you in general. So now you became less lethal than you were before. So, as we exit this video, I'm going to leave you with one final pro, right? One final pro. We got to end on a high note here. If you get one, your cool factor automatically goes up +10. I don't sell these. Dropzone doesn't sell these, so I'm not trying to sell you on it. It's just a cool factor. So if you don't have one, get one. It's versatile. Train with it, and I'm going to leave you guys with that one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on this video, please. It lets me know that I'm making good videos for you guys. And if you want me to elaborate on anything, as always, leave it down below. Share it with anybody you think would benefit from it. If you plan on getting one of these, let me know. There's a bunch of different variants, which one you're gonna get and why. Also, never get comfortable, guys. I'll see you in the next video.